have to defend this down screen first. Stop. So right here, Terry Rozier's got to get attached to his man with his arms out. So Devin Booker cannot curl. He has to go out, and this player has time to get over the screen. You don't do that. So look at the space that's just created off this down screen. I immediately can't guard this handoff now. Okay, if you're Terry Rozier, standing in the middle of nowhere never works, okay? This Hornets player here is guarding the Suns player. Same thing here. You need to get up, all right? Now, Gordon Hayward ends up coming to Chris Paul. Now, he needs to communicate that. But if Gordon Hayward communicates that and you're up where you're supposed to be, all right, then look what you can do. Oh, wow, you could now guard Kevin Durant, but you're nowhere to be found. Is Mark Williams doing in transition? You cannot go to DeAndre Ayton. This is transition defense. Gordon Hayward's got DeAndre Ayton. Where's the nearest body? It's Kevin Durant. Look at Mark Williams. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this Hornets player doing? Why do you back off here on Devin Booker? This player is going underneath right here. So you need to stay up with Devin Booker. Look at, where's this Hornets player go? What? Stay up here, because now there's a flare screen that you need to get over the top of. But you're so far. Now you're going under the flare screen, and now Devin Booker can just rip and go, draw a double. If you're this Hornets big, again, this player does a pretty good job getting over the screen, but it's not enough. You got to drop towards Devin Booker here. Look at this. You drop here. Again, there's backside help right here on Jock Landale's roll. Okay, please. But you need to drop here, because look at this. This player gets over the screen, but Devin Booker still has the angle. That's why you need to be here until this player can guard one-on-one. But you're not. It's horrible defense right here. We have a down screen. You can't be standing here. Get attached to your man. If he slips it, you're going right with him anyways. But you need to be up, arms out, so Devin Booker can't curl. Okay, force him out so this player has time to get over the screen. He has no time to get over the screen. Devin Booker curls. That draws two defenders. This just can never happen. Okay, so this is the basket's about to go in. So these two Hornets players are the first back. You have to take the players nearest the basket. Okay? So let's look at what we're talking about. All right, so here come the Suns now. All right, so stop. Why this player should not be guarding the ball? There's Jock Landale's right underneath the basket. That's where you should have gone. This Hornets player can go guard the ball. Dennis Smith could sprint over and guard the ball. Maybe this player. You have to no. You go. Hornets are in a zone. You can. This is our. Nope. Can't guard nobody in a zone. Okay. If someone's guarding nobody, that means someone's leaving somebody. So right here, here's a ball screen. This guard's gonna step up and take Cameron Payne coming off this screen. This player. That's why this player needs to be in the corner, because this player's got to be up on the wing. Again, you're guarding nobody. So you're leaving somebody. That somebody being Kevin Durant, by the way. When you're running drop coverage on Kevin Durant, this big just cannot just constantly backpedal here. Okay, look at this. So JT Thor is coming over here in backside help. You need to get up on Kevin Durant here. Now, this player needs to move in, but force him right here. There's no place to go. I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet. I'll be able to recover. But just constantly backpedaling on Kevin Durant, giving that up is a no. There's got to do a way better job of battling with DeAndre Ayton. You got to get low and move DeAndre Ayton. You look at this. You can't just do this. You're just letting DeAndre Ayton get to whatever. Look at this. Come on. Resist a little bit. Look at this. Look at how low you just let DeAndre Ayton catch the ball. I mean, Kelly Oubre Jr. has to have way more urgency going under this handoff. I mean, come on. Look at Kelly Oubre Jr. here. Are you kidding me with that? So now look. Now this player's on the other side ahead of you for no reason other than you were lazy. You must chase over on Devin Booker's hip. You got to chase this way. You can't go up the gut of this down screen this way. Look at the angle now. So Devin Booker's just going to be able to catch, open jumper. This is a classic. You can't do this. You cannot lean towards the screen. Look at this player. See him leaning that way towards the screen. You get blown by the other way every time. Gordon Hayward, you got to stay connected to your man, especially with this being Kevin Durant, because if he slips this screen, you got to be able to go with him. Look at Gordon Hayward, not connected to his man. So now when Kevin Durant slips this, he can just rip and go right into the lane. If you're this Hornets player, you're getting back to the middle of nowhere, okay? You can't be guarding nobody in transition. You either got to come here and push this player here, okay? Or you need to go yourself and guard up on the perimeter. But just guarding nobody in transition, I mean, of course you give up an open three. This is ridiculous. The shot's up. So at least 2 of these Hornets players can't just be staring at the shot. Get back now. If an offensive rebound happens, you can get back. But if 5 Hornets players are just looking at the shot, this is going to happen. All right, you're in drop coverage right here. They run consecutive ball screens. Stop. Okay, so this player, once DeAndre Ayton gets into this paint area here, he's going to have to leave. So what does that mean? That means you need to get in backside help. Okay? This player leaves, you're in backside help. If Chris Paul throws a skip pass, then you just X out. This player goes there, this player comes up here. But, you know, that backside help thing is pretty important. Again, this is a down screen. You have to chase this way. You cannot go up the gut this way because look at the angle. Devin Booker now has the angle to get into the lane. You're off balance, and there's your turnaround. And bad transition defense by the Hornets. Stop. So right now you get to the nearest body. This right now is the nearest body. This player's got to come to Cameron Payne. This player's going here, okay, so you can't go here. But you can probably guess what happens. And Cameron Payne's wide open. Again, this is a down screen. You can't just pick and choose which screens you're going to defend. Like, this is an important screen. Get up, arms out. Kevin Durant cannot curl. You got to force him out a little bit so this player can get over the top of the screen. Look at this. You don't do that. So look at the space here. How am I guarding this handoff exactly? You're not, is the answer. And this is on Mark Williams. You can't backpedal forever with Kevin Durant in drop coverage. Look at this. This Hornets player's right here in the gaps. So get up, all right? Force Kevin Durant here right into this gap help. You're not forcing him anywhere, so this player gets in the gap and it doesn't matter, and you're giving up an open jumper to Kevin Durant? I mean, this is the problem when you get back to the middle of nowhere in transition. If you are up here where you're supposed to be, this player's going to get over the screen, but not enough so where he can guard Kevin Durant one-on-one. So why are you standing in no man's land? If you're where you're supposed to be, which is up here, I can stunt, recover, and now Kevin Durant's dribble's picked up immediately. But you're nowhere to be found. So now Kevin Durant gets the angle he should never have, and there it is. Okay, multiple mistakes. Kelly Oubre, you cannot be hugging Kevin Durant because he is going to use you doing that to create space. So he already created a little bit of space that shouldn't be there. Again, now here is a down screen. You can't go up the gut. You've got to go this way. Look what happens when you go up the gut. Look at the angle. How are you guarding Kevin Durant that way? Again, the answer is you're not. All right, so the Hornets hedge Chris Paul here, okay? So this player's got to slide over and backside help. You can't let this pass to DeAndre Ayton get made. Because if a skip pass is made, I can recover. But there's no backside help. So now look, you've just created a 2-on-1 right here. So the Hornets have to do something about this ball screen. You can't do nothing. And this is guard to guard. So why am I not just switching this? But look at the Hornets do nothing. So now Terry Rozier gets screened.